Wow, there's a lot of people here! As you can see by my name tag, I'm from Rue's News. And I'm here to get the scoop on this exclusive FaZe Manor party. You know, a lot of people out there are really curious about the CEO of FaZe Connect. So I've been sent here to interview people coming to the party, to take notes. That way all of those poor people who didn't get invitations can get a little glimpse of what's going on inside the infamous FaZe Manor. Of course I'm wearing a mask because it's a masquerade. All of you guys are wearing your masquerade masks too, right? It is a costume party. You wouldn't be one of those lame people who show up in like khakis and flip-flops to a costume party, are you? Maybe I shouldn't see that. I see a few of you out there. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Behind us is the FaZe Manor. It looks beautiful. I'm really, truly so excited to see what the inside looks like. I've dreamed of it, you know, as a reporter. Oh, did you guys hear that? I think there's gonna be a storm rolling in, so we better go ahead and get inside before this storm hits. Hello, everyone! Look how beautiful it is inside here! Holy crap! And I spot some special guests. Hello! Sorry, let me introduce myself to you guys. My name is Runie. I'm actually here as press from Rue's News. I'm getting the inside scoop on Sakana's exclusive party here.
Yes. Just take your shoes off at the door. Yes. Come in, everyone.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, you heard that, everyone. Take your shoes off. Ooh, you like to keep it clean here. Oh, I guess that would make sense. I'm guessing you're the maid?
Yes, unfortunately, I am one of the maids at this FaZe Manor estate. So if you could all just move carefully. Don't touch vagina! Don't touch vagina, chat!
And what's your name?
You can call me maid. Sakana tries not to refer to us by our people name, since it humanizes us to him. But my real name is Miss Dizzy Fabuloso Dokuro.
And who could this adorable little girl in the dress be? Wait, I know you are Sakana's granddaughter, aren't you?
Yeah. Don't have to be here. I was playing video games. This is a waste of time. Well, okay. My name, remember, okay? My name is Muyu. But you may only call me my lady. Okay?
Oh my goodness, you are even more adorable than the reports made you out to be.
Please excuse my lady. She's very tired. She hasn't had her nap yet today.
Yeah, and then the maid didn't put me to sleep. It's. Do you see how much they neglect me here?
Oh no, that's terrible!
My lady, you specifically instructed the staff not to bother you while you were gaming.
Ugh, whatever. Excuses again.
And I see someone over there also taking notes. Are you also a reporter?
I'm not. Young lady, time is money and money is non-existent at the moment. I just woke up. I am living literally on cocaine, caffeine, and 5 Red Bulls. I'm so behind. I need to complete these formulas. I have numbers to do. Numbers? What do the numbers mean? I don't fucking know. I'm the accountant. How should I know? Fuck, I need to know. I'm the accountant. I'm Tenma.
Tenma!
Yes.
Tenma, don't get your cocaine all over the carpet again.
Oh my, well, you know, we all know that FaZe Connect is just one of the most well-run and successful businesses out there, so you must have your job cut out for you as the accountant, huh?
I only get paid in pennies and a piece of bread on a lucky day.
That's a surprise. That's a joke, right? Because we all know Sakana is one of the best people to work under in the world, right?
No. Of course not. Funny joke.
Silly girls.
Well, speaking of the man of the hour, where is he? I'm surprised he hasn't shown up yet. I mean, it looks like all the guests are here.
Mr. H2O Sakana is very busy and he will join us quite shortly. He's just wrapping up some work before he comes to the party.
Oh, what a hard worker. Working every minute of the day, I'm sure.
Yes, in his warehouse, the one that he built in the attic of this phased manor that you see here.
There's a warehouse in the attic?
Why wouldn't there be?
But, I thought this party was supposed to start, at 6 sharp, and it's getting kind of late. Are you sure that he's okay?
Yeah, he's just talking about
Well,
coffee
I'm
or
not
something.
exactly sure what is delaying him. Perhaps we need to have a look around the manor. Come along, my lady. Come along, accountant. We must find Mr. Sakana.
I can't go for
Alright.
the night again.
Good
I
luck.
can't. No. I
Good
can't.
luck
People's
finding
everywhere.
Sakana.
People's
Keep
everywhere.
them together, accountant. Not my floors. Not on my fabuloso floors.
Well, in the meantime, this is beautiful ballroom, isn't it? Actually, if you look on the roof, there's a beautiful painting that almost looks like Sakana and a woman that looks very similar to the maid dancing with each other. Painted on the roof. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's a little bizarre, but it's gorgeous. Yeah. I'm very excited to finally meet him. Are you guys? Is there any burning questions that you have to ask him? I know I have a few questions to ask him. Personally, I'm very interested in knowing how he curates his talents. Like, what does a girl have to do to get into Phase Connect, But do you guys have any burning questions you'd like to ask? How does he handle the asylum? Oh yes, I've heard that term of endearment for the Phase Connect talents. Yeah, he does seem to handle them so well. Oh, it must be really going crazy outside. Do you guys hear that? Oh, what happened? Did you hear that scream? It sounded like it was coming from upstairs. Oh no, I think we should go investigate.
My lady! Why were you screaming, my lady?
I saw Granddad. Holy shit! Is that my boss?
Sakura Blue!
It looks like Sakana's...
Meals, he's dead!
He's dead! Okay, everybody calm down. We can take care of this, okay? I personally have seen enough true crime to see a death investigation for what it is, and I can tell that this is a fresh kill. This kill looks very, very fresh to me, which means that it had to have been committed recently. But here's the thing, is I was with all of these lovely people here, and they were all with me. So it couldn't have been Chad, it couldn't have been me, which means it would have had to be one of the people who were unaccounted for, right? Which would only be one of you three. That means one of you three did it.
No, that goes so fucking bad with my CV. What the fuck? I need to find a new job after this. Who's gonna pay me?
Runie,
I can't believe this.
Who's gonna pay me?
Why is this shady
I have to call.
person even accusing us?
Because I'm just putting logic together. Okay, listen, I'm gonna call the police and then they'll take care of this.
No police! This will be a closed investigation. This is a private estate and a family matter.
It's going to have to be because it sounds like I don't have any connection. I guess the storm is messing with the phone lines. There's only one thing that we can do.
There, my lady. There. It'll be all right. We'll figure this out.
That's right. We're gonna figure this out because I, as the reporter here, am the closest thing that we have to a detective. Which means I will take it upon myself, Runie from Rue's News, to get to the very bottom of this murder mystery. How about I interview you guys one by one, and maybe if it's not any of you, then maybe there's somebody else sneaking around the mansion. But I think the truth will reveal ourselves. Will reveal itself. If I interview one by one. I got a little into the character there. Listen. All right, let's commence the investigation. All right, I'll be right back, and then I'm going to interview you guys one by one. All right, Muyu, or
It's my lady.
right. Right, my lady, of course. First, I'd like to know where exactly were you?
Okay, so I was just playing video games because I went back to my room and everybody was like, we need to find. And then I was in my room because I don't want any part of this. And then I went outside and then I see it. That's it. That's all I have to say.
What video game were you playing?
Ultra kill. What else? Come on,
I'm going to quickly look up your browsing history. Type. Okay, it does look like you were playing. Okay, you've been playing a lot of Ultra Kill. This is a concerning amount. This is a concerning amount of Ultra Kill, my lady.
So what?
Okay, let's see if any of you guys have questions. And yeah, so someone wants to know, why did you leave your room and then end up coming to the warehouse? Great question.
Because I wanted to get freaking energy drink. I mean, an energy potion.
Okay,
Really
that makes sense.
By the way, you sound really familiar.
Huh?
Really familiar.
Me? That's strange.
Yeah.
We've definitely never met before. Okay, well, you know, that actually all sounds really good to me. So maybe it wasn't you. Do you have any suspicions? Who do you think it might be?
Let's keep our voices a little low.
Okay.
She's going to flip if she hears it. I think it was that shameless maid.
It was the shameless
chest
maid!
flaunting. Her shameless chest flaunting. How dare she? The great lady overheard her mumbling to herself in the kitchen one day as the lady was getting an energizing potion. And what I understood from her insane ramblings was something about a basement and noises and smells. I don't really get it, but she's crazy, okay?
Oh, that is very suspicious. We'll definitely have to keep that in mind as we go on through the investigation. Which, by the way, it's a little suspicious that you don't seem to care that much that he's dead.
Oh, that's because last time we had an argument and he didn't give me Robux.
He didn't give you Robux?
Yeah,
You know,
I was so sad about it.
I have heard a lot of concerning things tonight about Sakana's behavior, but this is the worst by far. That's actually that's heinous. I will give you some Robux.
Thank you, even though you're weird.
She's so cute even when she insults me. I think I've gotten enough information, so I'm going to move on to interviewing the next person. Thank you for your cooperation, my lady. All right, maid,
Yes?
Miss Dizzy.
What are your questions for me?
First, I'd like to know what your alibi is. Where were you when Sakana was viciously murdered?
If you must know, my contract at FaZe Manor is coming to an end, so I've been busy pursuing a new career, my dream career, if you would.
And what is that, may I ask?
To become a Hooters girl.
Oh.
For I, Dizzy Fabuloso, Dokuro, came here a long time ago from a country far, far away with a dream of one day working for Sizzlers or Hooters. And instead I found myself employed at the FaZe Manor, where I've been living in servitude for years now. But Sizzlers and Hooters, could you imagine? The class, the grass, the ass.
I don't have to imagine. I'm kind of looking at some right now, if you know what I mean.
Exactly. And if you check by the nearest Hooters, you'll see that I was there the minute that we all split up to look for Sakana.
I've got some questions from the audience. One person's very curious about that painting in the ballroom that kind of looks like you. What's that about?
Oh, do not speak of that horrendous painting. My employer likes to collect art, and unfortunately that is one of the pieces that he is received as a donation from one of our fine patriots at Phase Connect.
Oh, I see. And then someone else is curious, what is this far away country that you hail from? Because they're not recognizing your accent.
Mexico.
All right, I'll take one more question. Somebody is curious about how did you get to Hooters and back so quickly?
When we built Phase Manor, we built it specifically just down the road from all the trashy restaurants in this area, because if there's one thing myself and Sakana agree on, it's that food's good.
You know what? I agree too, and as someone just said in chat, you know, I feel like you're trustworthy. I just don't think that you could do it. It's got to be someone else. Do you have any idea who it could be?
I would say it would have to be the accountant. During the accountant's stay at Phase Manor, I've been cleaning her rooms, and I've seen what's in her briefcase. Inside of it is pages and pages covered in Sakana's signature, as if someone has been practicing how to forge it. Now, I'm not against forgery, that's how I got into this country in the first place. But I wonder what she's doing with Sakana's signature of all things.
Oh, I see.
Anyways, your voice, it's quite familiar. Like I've heard it before.
Oh, well, you know, maybe you've heard it on the news. You know, sometimes I'm on the radio or a TV show here or there. You know, Ruse News sends me all over the place. Anyways, I really think it's about time that we interview our last person. We've got some good information from you. Thank you for that. All right. Can you put down your work long enough to let me ask you some questions?
There's other letters besides numbers. Okay, we can talk without numbers.
Okay.
What do you want to know? Hi! Oh, hi! It's been so long since I talked with someone outside of papers. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. We did meet earlier briefly.
Oh yeah, we did. Not the voices. Yes.
I was just wondering what you were doing during the time that Sakana was killed. Do you have an alibi?
When did that even happen? I do not know. But before maybe the guests arrive, I'm not allowed to go home. I have not seen my home in so little long time. But if I work well enough, Sakana lets me sleep under the table sometimes, and that's a blessing in itself, because it's less colder under the table when I don't work on the numbers. The numbers scare me sometimes.
So
But you see, when I crash because of too much cocaine mixed energy drink, sometimes I have a crash. But I hear voices. Not the typical, no, listen, hold on. Not the usual voices that I hear on a daily basis, but I heard a new voice that wasn't my voice in the head. And it was similar to that fucking brat of the family. That fucking brat. I'd heard her grumbling, and I see her, cause she ruins my fucking numbers every single day. My numbers are messed up cause she takes the money. She takes so much money from me for fucking games. She ruins my numbers. That fucking kid.
are you saying that Muyu is stealing money from her grandfather's company?
Yeah.
That's very suspicious.
Nice.
Now, this is not the gossip hour, okay, chat? We have an important murder to get to. However, I will allow this one question. Somebody is wondering about your divorce with Kratos. Are the rumors true?
What? Who? That never happened. I never signed the divorce papers. We're not divorced. He just doesn't want to stay in the same house. But we're not technically divorced because I never signed anything. What do you mean? It's official?
No. I think you just answered the question. I'm sure it's not official. I'm sure everything's fine. Are you by chance prone to bouts of anger?
I never signed anything. Never.
I I'm sure, and when the phone lines are back up, I'm sure you can call Kratos and everything will be fine. Yeah, I'm on your side, Tenma. I know it definitely wasn't you. There's no way. Yeah. No, I think based off of what you said, maybe there's something suspicious going on with Muyu.
Speaking about it. Young lady, you are not part of my voices, but why do I remember your voice?
No, I think you're mistaken. Anyways, that concludes the interviews. I'm gonna take some time to think, but I think I'm starting to put some things together. I've been going over some of the information here, and I'm sure that everyone in chat has also been thinking, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly who killed Sakana. In fact, I think I can see the guilt all over their face right now, or should I say, the inappropriate lack of guilt. That's right, I know for a fact that the killer must have been my lady, Muyu!
Huh?
I know, because
this is what I
recognize your voice. I would recognize your voice anywhere. You are the voice behind the talent Yumu, who recently debuted with Phase Connect, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I am Yumu. The great lady is Yumu. So what? That doesn't prove that I am the one that killed him, though.
I think it does, because I know from my interview with the accountant that you had been stealing money from your grandfather. And so I suspect that Sakana was forcing you to work as a VTuber in order to earn the money back. And I think you killed him because you were angry at him forcing you to be a VTuber.
I am angry that I have to be a VTuber. I hate having to be a VTuber. You know, it's so scary to talk in front of so many strangers, but yeah, I stole from Grandpa, but don't you think it's a little overkill, this punishment? I don't want to be a VTuber. It's so scary. I'm mad about it, but I'm not mad enough to kill him. That's too much work.
It does seem a little bit out of character for you to go so far away from where you can play video games to commit a murder. I mean, that's a lot of planning and commitment, and that's time you could have spent playing video games, right?
I don't wanna be here anymore. This is like the third time you called us.
We're trying to solve the murder of your grandfather.
I know, but I just want to play video games. I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay, don't cry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I accused you. I take it back. Okay, will you forgive me?
No.
Okay. Maybe I did jump the gun a bit. Let me think. If it wasn't, if it's not my lady, then maybe it has something to do with the Phase basement. This is a secret place that I snuck into and took this exclusive photograph of. So I know that Sakana has been keeping pre-debut talents trapped inside of this basement under questionable living conditions. I imagine that having to deal with them within there would be really, really terrible, right? And who has had to deal with these talents slowly going crazy day after day until they lose their mind and kill their boss? The maid, Dizzy. So it was you, wasn't it?
It's her. I mean, I
Fine,
didn't say anything.
I admit it. I'm the one who takes care of all those pre-debut talents. But if it wasn't for me, there would be no Phase debuts. And I'll have you know, those pre-debut talents are animals. They're just absolutely feral. Dios míos, they bite at my knees and my ankles. They laugh at me in a cartoonish fashion. They call me old, wrinkled, and used goods. Some of them don't even bathe. Especially Certainly not, my lady Yumu! When's the last time you've had a bath?
The voices were real.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Just a lowly maid, know your place.
Ooh.
They were driving me mad! I can't stand them! But that's not enough for me to kill Sakana. I still need him for immigration.
That's actually a really good point. Wait a minute. It does seem like you kind of had a love-hate relationship with Sakana, right? Like you needed him.
We don't use the word love here.
Were you dating my grandpa?
Sorry, I'll clean that up.
I mean, it is your job to clean that up, so. Okay. Maybe I jumped the gun again. That means it must have been the accountant.
Wait, why
I
me?
actually have some
What did I do?
hardcore evidence because I, while you were distracted with your numbers, looked through your briefcase. And what did I find? But the will and testament of Sakana, which signs away the company, it signs away the rights to Face Connect to who other than Tenma the accountant herself, along with this piece of paper where Tenma has clearly been practicing forging Sakana's signature.
So what if I did it? Runie. What if I did it? Yeah? But only because I can do a better job than him. What can a stinky fish like him do? He's a fucking fish, your belly's gonna live like 2 years. Miss Reporter. You think I wouldn't do a better job than him?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. So don't look at me with that murderous gaze. Actually, I'm on your side. You know, I found this evidence, but that doesn't mean that you actually killed him. It just means that you were gonna forge his signature, and that's not nearly as bad as murder, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that doesn't prove anything at all.
Exactly.
So
Wait a minute here. Your voice. It's coming back to me now. After all these accusations, I know where I recognize you from.
Wait, me too! She's the crazy lady that keeps coming back!
Your
She's
name
a
was
stalker.
familiar. Every single paper of the interview that I keep popping up over and over and over. Every time I see documents, I fucking knew your name. Familiar.
They're right. You've been applying here, audition after audition. We've had to call security on you countless times before. How did you even get in here?
Okay, fine. So I don't work for Ruse News. That was a ruse, okay? I pretended to be a reporter so that I could get into the party and beg Sakana to hire me again. But I never would have killed Sakana, okay? I needed him. I respected him. I looked up to him. I wanted to work for Sakana more than anything in the whole world. I never ever would have killed him. You have to believe me. I just wanted to be a part of his incredible company so bad.
The signs were all there.
I know that looks bad.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you did so much crime before already. And weren't you the one that stole my socks?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. But don't you understand? Like, what would my life be without Sakana to beg? You know, what would I do with my every day of my life? Clearly, it couldn't have been me.
I still think
I
it's
don't know.
the brat. But that's my personal opinion.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it could
This is why I think you're crazy. You're always talking to yourself. You're always talking about numbers. It's all you have to talk about.
My voice is out of this
Tenma,
conversation.
accountant. Psst. She's the one who inherits the family business. We can't accuse her if we want to keep employed.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Okay, balloon bag.
Why are you on my team? Why are you on my team? I don't like neither of you. You and your fucking big ass surgery taking ass boobs on your fucking chest. Get the fuck away from me.
True.
Some people are saying that Tenma's too focused on work, but there is a question of perhaps could this have been a crime of passion committed by the maid?
That makes I believe it.
Ew.
Sorry,
I believe
I'm
it.
covering my
vomit again.
ears.
I believe it.
I'm covering my ears. I don't want to hear your love with my grandpa.
Sorry,
believe
I
it.
have to clean up my vomit again.
Yeah,
Vomit on aisle 5.
people seem to be saying that it can't be Tenma now.
I agree, Chat. It was totally Runie. It was absolutely the stalker.
Yeah.
Any last words? Pink bitch.
Come on.
Okay, fine then. You want to know what? Fine.
Yeah.
I did have something to do with it, but it was an accident, okay? I didn't mean to do it. Everything was supposed to go the same way that it always goes, okay? I snuck into the manor like I always do, and I cornered Sakana in the warehouse with a knife like I always do. It was our tango. It's just the way things are between me and Sakana, right? And then once again he said I didn't have what it took, you know. He didn't think that I could be a VTuber. He said I was too normie, and so I said, okay, how can I prove to Sakana that I'm not too normie? So I thought, okay, I like anime, I like One Piece. So I started talking about One Piece,
Oh,
and
no.
an hour went by, and then 2 hours, and then 3 hours, and I really thought I was getting so close. I really thought I was about to convince him, and then all of a sudden he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife, and he took himself out.
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
We don't like him
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
This is like the worst thing to ever happen to us.
Right, yeah, it almost seems like, because now you've got the will, right? So now you can take over the company, Tenma, and I think,
Yeah, that can work.
we're good friends now, so you could sign me on, right?
Yeah, actually, that would not be a bad idea. I can stop with my addiction of cocaine anytime soon I want. I can go home and sleep. Yeah, I'll be a good CEO. Our lovely
anything
maid can have her own responsibilities and that. What will you guys do now that the boss is dead?
Can we at least move the basement, girls? It's molding down there.
Write it down. Pretty good.
Oh, let's just put them up here. Everything clean up this body for me while I pursue my dream of working at Hooters.
We're rooting for you!
Well, I wanna be a VTuber actually. I just hated working under him, but being a VTuber is fun.
Wait, so you did like being a VTuber?
Yeah, maybe a little, maybe a lot, but I just didn't like working under Grandpa. He's annoying.
So you're happy that he committed sashimi?
Yes. No.
That it was
I don't know.
involuntary yap slaughter?
I mean, we can just cover this up.
Well, congratulations to you guys for figuring it out, but I think we're just gonna leave it be, right? You're not gonna tell anybody what happened here, are you?
Because
Yeah.
you're stuck
Nah.
here with us. You wanted to join
I can have his
Face.
credit card now.
You
Yeah, let's
never
just
know
leave him-
Face.
Let's just feed the body to the basement, girls.
Oh, that's a great idea. Kill two birds with
Yeah.
one stone. Wait, am I one of the basement girls now?
I guess the first thing you have to do
Part of
is
my
eat him.
collection.
Come on.
Oh, but there is one thing we need to take care of. Chat, you've seen everything.
That's right. They have seen everything.
Do
What
we-
should we do?
Well, don't tell anyone, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You're
they're not gonna
legally
tell
blind.
anybody.
aren't you, Chat?
You're
Please
legally
don't tell
deaf too,
anyone.
aren't you, Chat?
You're legally mute too, aren't you, Chad?
Look at that. There's not a single comment in that chat right now. They're all mute. They're all deaf. They're all blind, and they're all
Yeah.
smart enough to do what's best for them, right? Well, now that
So-
that's taken care of, yeah.
Hamburger? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go hit that buffet. Bye bye, everybody. Stay safe.
Don't look behind.
Or else tongues are gonna be cut off.
Sleep with one eye open.
Fine then. Goodbye. Goodbye then. Goodbye forever.